That's me now. A cat mom. So last week I adopted a kitten that was found on the street. Well, technically I wasn't the one who found him. My friend did. I think someone dumped these kittens because according to my friend, she found them without her mom and there were 3 of them. Oh yeah, extra information. My friend's house is basically a cat shelter at this point. Like every corner of her house has cat. Go to the bedroom, cat. Bathroom, cat. On the top of the closet, cat. Literally everywhere, and almost all of her cats were rescued from the streets. So every time I visit her house, I automatically end up playing with all the cats. So yeah, last week I went to her house and that's where I met a tiny fluffy creature. Soft, round, adorable, smells good. Boy, it smells like poop. That's when I met Clover. By the way, I named my cat Clover because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with watching Sofia the First. And Sofia had this super smart bunny named Clover. So yeah, I named my cat Clover too, hoping maybe he will grow up to be smart. My first impression of Clover was, dirty. I mean, he was a dumb kitten who had been abandoned outside for days, so obviously he was dirty. But still cute though, because in my eyes, every cat in this world is adorable. Except Sphinx cats. I mean, no offense to Sphinx cats, but like... Anyway, Clover has 2 sisters and I think Clover is the oldest because he's slightly bigger than them. Honestly, I had zero intention of adopting Clover because my mom does not like cats. Her reason is simple. She hates it when cats poop randomly inside the house. And Clover isn't even the first cat to ever stay in my house. Back then, my dad used to keep cats too, and those cats also love pooping everywhere inside the house. So yeah, that's basically why my mom hates cats. If you're wondering what happened to my dad's cats, they all passed away one by one in different ways. Some died after getting trapped in a small space where nobody noticed. Some died from old age. I mean, technically everyone dies eventually, right? So why did you suddenly decide to adopt Clover? Oh wait, I almost forgot about that. Honestly, because I felt bad for him. At first, I was hesitant to adopt Clover, not only because getting my mom's approval is basically impossible, but also I felt bad separating Clover from his 2 sisters. So after thinking very carefully, I decided to adopt only Clover because my budget was not enough to feed 3 kittens, okay? Besides, my friend was still going to keep Clover's sisters anyway. Okay, let me drink water first because reading script is exhausting. Okay, now let me tell you how I got my mom's permission to keep Clover. So I brought Clover home by hiding him inside my shirt. Mom, I can't explain. Where did you get that cat? From the street, from my friend's house. And where did your friends get it? What did you say? Oh, from the street. Throw it away. What are you doing? Mom, please. I promise I'll clean his poop if he poops everywhere. No. Please. Please. Aw, who's this cute baby? Alright. Oh my god, thank you so much, Mom. But keep your promise. Yes, ma'am. Yep, the very next day, my mom suddenly started gagging, and when I checked, oh my god, there was a huge poop in the living room. At that moment, oh my god, I could only accept my fate and prepare to get scolded. Before cleaning it up, I wanted to take a shower first because I was all ready. Yep. After I finished showering and got fully dressed, the poop was gone. Turns out, my dad had already cleaned it. At that moment, I was deeply moved like, oh my god, thank you so much, Dad. And in the following days, my entire life basically revolved around cleaning cat poop. If you're wondering, didn't you buy a litter box? Yes, I did. But Mr. Clover here simply refused to poop in it for some unknown reason. Since I was already frustrated from constantly mopping floors because of him, I came up with a very inconvenient solution. So every single time Clover started sniffing or scratching the floor suspiciously, I would immediately pick him up and place him inside the litter box. So basically, my full-time job became stalking Clover all day like a freaking CCTV. And after 1 week on a hot sunny afternoon, Clover suddenly sprinted toward his litter box. And after I observed carefully, he finally pooped in the litter box by himself without parental guidance. At that moment, I felt like a proud mother watching her child's success in life. But my happiness didn't last long because Clover suddenly got diarrhea. His poop became super watery, and in one day he pooped like 5 until 6 times. I was so confused because this was my first time taking care of a cat and he was still a kitten. And if you're wondering again, why didn't you just take him to the vet? The problem is I live in a rural area, so if I want to go to a vet, I have to go all the way to the city. So my only option was Googling. I searched up all his symptoms, and after doing my detective work, I concluded that Clover probably had worms because his stomach was bloated and his appetite kinda weird too. So I bought the worming medicines and some other supplies online. The next day, the package arrived. I immediately mixed the deworming medicines into Clover's lunch. And sure enough, that night when Clover pooped, oh my god, I saw it. Literally, I witnessed it with my own eyes. A worm. Not huge or anything, but still long enough to emotionally damage me. Like Alaska worm size. Okay, I'm kidding, but like it was still kinda long. After seeing that, I felt so relieved because finally the worms were out. After that, Clover's poop got a lot better, not as watery as before, and his tummy also became less bloated. Well, unless he eats too much, then it still gets round again. So yeah, that's the story for today. And by the way, this is Clover.